Hey, what is going on, guys? It's AryA back again. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the wonder weapons in the new Black Ops 4 Zombies map, Ancient Evil. Much like Origins or Der Eisendrache, Ancient Evil follows the occasional trend of providing the players with 4 elemental wonder weapons. On Origins, it was the staffs, on Der Eisendrache, it was the bows, and here we have the gauntlets. We have the Hand of Gaia, the Hand of Hemera, the Hand of Ouranos, and the Hand of Charon. You can either do a single shot, which takes 2 bullets, or a charge shot, which takes 3 bullets. For the most part, the single shots for all 4 wonder weapons are the same. Up to round 27, you can kill zombies with 1 shot, and after that, you have to use 2 single shots to kill 1 zombie. If you want to compare the 4, the difference really comes down to the charge shots and how efficient they are at killing zombies, because the single shots are the same and you get 40 shots no matter which gauntlet you have. And I like how each gauntlet caters to a certain playstyle. The second thing I like about the gauntlets is how easy you can obtain them. Yes, I know there are 20 dormant hand locations, but after you pick up the dormant hand, they're pretty straightforward and the upgrade process is really short for a wonder weapon. This is a positive change for sure because it just makes the map more enjoyable. And I think as Zombies fans, we've earned a new, easy, short upgrade process by now. We've paid our dues, we've all upgraded the origin staffs and the elemental bows a billion times. We've done it all, so it's a nice breath of fresh air to finally get a wonder weapon that doesn't take 2 weeks to upgrade. So how good are the gauntlets? Well, the first one we're gonna look at is the Hand of Gaia. With this one, you can do a charge shot, and when you do, a trail of rocks are going to come out of the ground and basically impale the zombies, and then explode, killing even more zombies. Out of the 4 gauntlets, this one is by far the worst. It's not to say that it's really bad, but it's not as reliable as the other ones, which makes sense because out of the 4 wonder weapons, this one has the easiest upgrade process, so it makes sense that it's not as good as the other 3. The problem with the Hand of Gaia is that it's not a panic weapon, meaning that you can't just shoot at the ground and immediately feel safe. It's not much of a camping weapon either, because in order for the charge shot to affect the zombie that's in front of you, you have to be at a certain distance from them. If they're too close to you, the charge shot is not going to affect them at all, so you can't use it to shoot zombies out of your way. This is more of a training weapon, but even as a training weapon, it's not consistent. The charge shot effect, for the most part, is activated in a straight line, so if you want to get the most kills out of every single charge shot, you have to line the zombies up in a way that they're all affected by the charge shot. And because with the way that this map is laid out, there are only a few areas in the map where you can train the zombies and have them run through a narrow passage, and then you can use your Hand of Gaia to kill them all at once. This makes this weapon less valuable and less reliable. Also, sometimes when you get to the late 30s, the charge shot doesn't work properly, and I'm not sure if that's a bug or it's meant to be that way, but either way, that's another reason why this weapon is not good as the other 3. There's one more small detail that I should mention, is that there is a way for you to kind of lead your charge shots and kind of curve them. After you shoot, you have to basically point to the direction that you want the trail to go, and it's really finicky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The timing is very difficult to get right, but if you manage to get a hang of it, you could potentially get more kills out of it. Next, we're gonna look at the Hand of Hemera. Now, the charge shot for this one is a little different. With this one, you have to hold the right trigger and it'll summon a beam of light and it'll kill the zombies. You can point to wherever you want the beam of light to be and it'll go there, so you have a lot more control with this one. It's also a lot more powerful and a lot more consistent than the Hand of Gaia. You can also use it as a panic weapon. As long as you hold the beam of light right in front of you, you'll be safe. It's good for training and it's good for camping, and the upgrade process is really short and simple. The problem with this one is that if you decide to hold down the right trigger, your ammo will deplete really fast, so you have to be really conservative with your ammo if you're planning on going to a high round with it. A smaller criticism, or you can say it's more of a nitpick, would be that if you need to change the location of the beam really fast, like you might have to turn 180 degrees, the beam is not as fast as you are, so there's a little bit of a delay before it catches up to you. And the only reason why I mention this is because the next gauntlet I'm going to talk about does not have this issue. Overall, the Hand of Hemera is a very solid wonder weapon that is also very easy to upgrade, so I highly recommend it. The next gauntlet we're going to talk about is the Hand of Ouranos. Much like the Hand of Hemera, with this one you can hold down the right trigger, but instead of a beam of light, you're going to basically blast the zombies away into oblivion. Seriously, it's really satisfying. The ammo depletion rate is the same as the Hand of Hemera, and the damage output is also the same, but it seems to cover a larger area, and it's a little simpler to use because you can point at the zombies instead of pointing at the ground like you do with the Hand of Hemera. So in that sense, it's a little better. But the upgrade process is more difficult. Not by much though, it's just a little bit more difficult. The one big downside with this wonder weapon is that for some odd reason, it's really bad against the Geganese, which are the big 6-armed boss zombies in this map. Other than that, this weapon is great. It's great for camping, it's great for training, you have to be conservative with your ammo, and the upgrade process is not the simplest, but it's not too painful either, so if you want to go for a high round, this weapon is not going to disappoint you. The last but not the least, we have the Hand of Charon. Charon? We'll figure it out. With this one, you can do a charge shot, and unlike the Hand of Gaia, you need to pick one spot on the ground and shoot it. It does not leave a trail like the Hand of Gaia, but it leaves a pool of blood. The zombies that are close to it will get attracted to it, and then the skeleton hands will rise from the pool of blood and start pulling the zombies down to hell. The effect lasts somewhere between 15 to 20 seconds, so it's more than capable of killing an entire horde of zombies and then some. This weapon is pretty much a better version of the KT-4 from Zetsubo no Shima. Out of the 4 wonder weapons, this one is definitely the best, and here's why. 1, it is the most efficient gauntlet, meaning it can kill the most amount of zombies with the least amount of ammo. 2, it is a panic weapon, and a good one at that. Every time you're in danger, just shoot the ground and you will instantly feel safe. 3, it has a monkey bomb effect, but the other 3 gauntlets do not. 4, it is a great camping weapon. 5, it is a great training weapon. And 6, the charge shot lasts the longest, which makes it even more reliable. The one thing about this weapon that's not so great is the single shot. It's the only one that's a little different than the other 3, and it's not as good as the other 3, and that's not power-wise, it's just as powerful as the other 3, but it has a little bit of a delay, and when you shoot it at a bunch of zombies, it's hard to see which zombies are being affected by it because of that delay. Like with the Hand of Hemera, they get stunned and they light up, or with the Hand of Ouranos, they get blasted away, so you can instantly single out the zombies that are not affected by it. Also, the upgrade process for the Hand of Charon is the most difficult upgrade process, and again, it's not to say that it's super difficult because it really isn't, but in comparison to the other 3's upgrade process, this one is the hardest, and it should be that way because it's the best one. Overall, I'm really happy with the gauntlets and how simple and easy they are to upgrade. Out of all the different 4 elemental wonder weapons that we've gotten so far in all of Call of Duty Zombies, I would say the gauntlets are the most balanced. Everything about them makes sense. For example, the Hand of Gaia is the easiest to upgrade, but it's also the worst one. But the Hand of Charon is the hardest to upgrade, but it's the best one. And that's how it should always be. If you have the best wonder weapon be the easiest to upgrade, it renders the other 3 useless as a result, and that's something that we've seen over and over again in COD Zombies, and it's nice to see them get it right for once in a while. Now let's quickly rank the wonder weapons. In terms of efficiency, we have the Hand of Charon, the Hand of Ouranos, the Hand of Hemera, and then the Hand of Gaia being the least efficient. In terms of difficulty of upgrade steps, we have the Hand of Charon, the Hand of Ouranos, the Hand of Hemera, and the Hand of Gaia being the easiest to upgrade. And if I had to take everything into account and give them a final ranking, we would have the Hand of Charon, the Hand of Ouranos, the Hand of Hemera, and the Hand of Gaia. That is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the gauntlets in Ancient Evil. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.